How durable is my Rolex Submariner? I think I'll drop it from here. Count of 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. I'm like way too scared now. Don't touch it. Oh my God. One of the most commonly asked questions I get all the time is, how durable is my Rolex Submariner? And so that is exactly what we're about to test here today. The Rolex model that we're working with here is, of course, the 114060LN. And so that is the no-date Submariner. We're gonna find out just how durable this watch really is. We're gonna make some real-life scenarios if you actually dropped it from, let's say, the waist height, and then we're gonna take it to also the very, very extreme. We're gonna be dropping it off as a grand finale off of the 3rd floor story. I'm very nervous and excited to see how this is gonna go. And I think it goes without saying, do not try any of this that you're about to see at home. Okay, so we're definitely gonna treat this as a bit of a controlled experiment. I'm gonna put a point of reference in which I want to target the floor, the concrete rather. And so I'm gonna put a few sticky notes in this square box right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the target. Right in the middle is the money spot. Let's start things off with a little bit more of a realistic approach. I'm gonna take this watch, I'm gonna drop it at waist height. Man, I'm so nervous. Okay, this is the current condition of this Rolex Submariner. Definitely pre-owned, but in a lot better condition than it's about to be. I think I'm just gonna show it to you where the crown and Rolex are standing up. So in the count of 3, 2, 1. There's something so wrong with this. Oh my gosh. All right, picking it up right off the bat. This is already disconnected. Can I put it back together? Okay, I can. All right, how is the, oh my goodness. These little flea bites all throughout are just, oh, I've never seen one that bad. I want to check the crystal check is good. I don't see any flea bites on the crystal itself. And then the ceramic, surprisingly, honestly, if I'm expecting anything to break, it's gonna be the crystal, the sapphire crystal, and the ceramic. I don't know how long this is gonna last. So far, so good though. I guess that means we need to go a little bit more extreme. All right, let's do the next test. We're gonna actually be throwing this off of the 2nd story of this parking garage. So let's go ahead and do it. I feel like I'm just getting more nervous and more nervous. It just feels so wrong, but it feels like so right at the same time because I'm just so curious. So we just need to drop this again, I guess. Let's see where we are. Man, this does not feel right. It does not feel right. Oh, I think a screw is coming out. All right, I haven't even dropped this thing yet, and I already don't know how we're gonna get to the 3rd story. I don't know if it's gonna survive or not, but that's what we're here to do, is to really put this to the test. I guess I'll drop it the same way I did right before, so upright position. I think I'll drop it from here. Count of 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I just saw something fly in a different direction. I have no idea if it survived or not. We gotta go see this. I'm like way too scared now. Oh. So from what I remember, I'm pretty sure I clasped it correctly. Something flew off. I don't really know what flew off. Oh my gosh. Okay, already the clasp has just completely flown off, and that's probably why this is not fully together. Oh my gosh, look at that. I have never seen this before. Jeez, it literally looks like a dog used this as a chew toy or something. That is insane. Take a look at this clasp. The bracelet, even more of those flea bites. Some of the indices have just flown off completely. I have never seen anything like this before. Let us know in the comments how you're feeling up to this point, because I am not feeling very good. I know you see a smile on my face, but I am just in complete shock. We were just on the 2nd floor. I think we gotta give the people what they want. I think they want to see us drop it from the 3rd floor. Man, now we're only working with this singular clasp no longer does it have that outer clasp. I think it's gonna open up, especially now. Oh my gosh. It does not get easier from here. As we had just described, there are a bunch of flea bites throughout. Surprisingly, the crystal and the ceramic has really held up. If you've been wondering, I mean, you would really have to put these in extreme conditions in order to really get any kind of wear and tear on the face of it. So maybe it's been dropping and been hitting pretty much everywhere else besides the dial. I wonder if I should do it face down and see just how strong this bezel and crystal really are. All right, I'm just gonna stop talking at this point. I just need to drop this and really just see how it goes. Good? All right, they've given me the green light, so let's try and see if we can get a face down of this and really try and test the materials here. So this is the part where whenever people talk about durability, that it gets some of the most impact. So I'm just gonna aim it accordingly. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just follow me. Oh, okay, guys. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Oh my gosh! It just came apart completely. Literally all we have now here is the case, literally no indices, no crystal. The crystal is completely gone. I could just move this however I want to. Oh my gosh, does the movement even work? Hold on a second. That's why you don't try this at home, kids and gentlemen. This is an experiment that definitely went to the extreme and left us with a watch that is quite honestly no longer usable. I just, literally to the corner of my eye, you can see the crystal. Oh my gosh, that bezel is completely cracked. I don't think people are actually dropping this off of 3-story buildings, because if you did, this is likely to happen to your Rolex Submariner, and this just got completely obliterated. All this dust particles here, the bezel insert is completely lifted on this side, and yeah, this watch is completely done for. The crown is completely disconnected. You can no longer use it, but I guess you can touch the hands if you'd like to and move the time. This is a Rolex experiment gone completely horrible. Oh my gosh. You know what really makes me nervous, Sam?
What?
I feel like I need to show this to my brothers, see what I've done. So which one of you actually got like the real life, like, you got it. Okay, hold on, I want to see it.
Wait, hold on. It's gonna be in this area right here. It's like right here.
Oh, you can barely see it.
Yeah, I know, it just like bounces.
That is crazy. Josh, I might have done something. This is the aftermath. So, don't worry, we do have one indice back.
One indice?
This is my favorite part. Let's go ahead and turn this bezel.
Seriously?
The crystal's still intact.
Not running.
Are you taking out the bezel?
No, it's already out and it's broken.
It's not running, for sure.
Check.
Oh, the hand is loose.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to get the...
Check the movement.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Where did the indices go?
Exploded
They
off the
all
dial, dude.
like just flew. Like okay, I did find one actually. Should we check the movement? Should we open the case back?
Open it first.
Let's see it.
That was way too loose for comfort.
Bro, you need
Listen, what's
pressure.
happening?
It's not. I know it's not that. It's like like there's definitely metal shards or something that's keeping it from being able to unscrew properly. Or something.
You really destroyed the watch, huh?
It's actually not that bad. I wonder. I mean, everything looks intact. I thought it was maybe dirty.
Oh, shoot. I thought it was just the dial, but no, the entire movement with the...
Hey, that's a real skeletonized watch.
One big cyclops.
There we go.
Right here we have one of the brand new
Skeletonized.
exhibition case back Rolex.
All right, so I just wanted to make this video prior to the footage that you probably just watched. So just want to make one thing clear. This watch box, the entire experiment, was based on a replica Rolex Submariner. This watch is completely and utterly fake. This shouldn't fool any expert that knows anything about a Rolex or a Rolex Submariner specifically. But yeah, basically just wanted to have some fun in this holiday season. And then again, obviously just wanted to clarify the fact that it is not a real authentic Rolex. This is in fact a fake. There's a few things right off the bat. I mean, honestly, just the feel of it. And if you look closely to this watch, you can notice some things on the inner rehaut of where you can see the serial number and the Rolex part. There's just a few things that are off. A couple things I might note would be that the spacing between where it says Rolex and some of the serial number, like whenever it starts and ends, there's usually supposed to be a bigger gap in that. Also, the serial number isn't supposed to be quite as large. It's also supposed to be more precise, more Rolex. And by that, I mean very, very precise, very, very specific and detailed. And this, you know, they did their best, but it's not enough to fool us. Things along the lines of like the text within the dial just do not match up. The bezel is just not up to standard. We tested this metal and of course it's not up to Rolex standards. There's multiple ways to verify the authenticity of this. The letters on this here clasp is just completely and utterly off. It basically looks like a cartoon example of what a Rolex should look like. Just the fact that this part here by the clasp is not really clasping all the way. It's like very easy to come out. That's not something that you'll ever see on Rolex unless you do go through a drop test. But this is prior to the drop test. I just wanted to make a few things clear before we did do some destruction and before we get a bunch of angry comments. But hopefully we didn't offend anybody. It was just all in good fun, and hopefully you enjoyed the content.
All right, guys, I'm a gun guy, and I think a lot of you guys know that. And so one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is when I'm buying a new part or new gun or something like that, I want to know that it's something that's going to be of quality and it's going to last forever. So one of my favorite guys to watch is Sage Dynamics. His name is Aaron Cowan. If you guys want to see torture tests, go to his channel. And then also a big one is Grantham. He does a lot of torture tests, a lot of abuse tests on guns. And I know guns are meant to be more abused and they're meant to be duty tools, but Rolex has actually started their lives as tool watches and they're supposed to be abused. They were worn by divers, they were worn by guys that were out there doing duty type style work. So even though this video was a lot of fun, it was still with a fake watch. So I'm kind of interested and intrigued on doing it on a real watch. The problem is obviously the value of the watch. So if we can get this video to 5,000 likes, I want to do an extreme torture test, kind of like those guys do on their videos. I want to see if we can put this Rolex Submariner through its paces and see what kind of abuse this thing can get. So if that's something you're interested in, like this video, share it, make sure all your friends are liking this video, share it to everybody you can. Let's get this video to 5,000 likes and let's do a torture test on a Rolex Submariner. Another thing that would be really cool to see is we've seen some customers go through some horrific car accidents, motorcycle accidents, and they've brought in the Rolex Submariner to get repaired. We've never really done a restoration video like that, so what would be cool is to do a torture test and then take that watch and restore it and show you guys what kind of restoration can be done on a Rolex Submariner. So if that's something you guys are interested in, again, help us get this video to 5,000 likes and let's make this happen. Other than that, guys, it's the new year. Praise God that we made it through that last year. I want to thank all of our viewers for all the support in this last year. A lot of changes came for WOLVYN this last year with the new location, different partnership structure, doing things with my brothers and all the stuff that's going on. So we're really excited for 2024 and bringing in a new demographic of clients to the store, really taking this year to focus on really catering to our local client, but then also expanding the social media, growing this channel and doing everything we need to do to get this company to the next level. So please guys, like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, help us in the algorithm, comment down below what you're looking forward most in this new year for 2024. And until next time, we'll see you then.